One of the main reasons that people love to keep plants in their home is for their air purification abilities. But there's a lot of myths circulating out there about how plants do this job, what they're actually pulling out of the air, and which plants do it the best. I like to think of air pollutants in two main categories. You've got your larger particle pollutants like mold spores, pollen, dust. All of those things are too big for plants to pull in through their stomata on their leaves. And that's a good thing, because if plants are pulling in mold spores willy-nilly, then we'd have a lot more fungal diseases in our plants. On the other side, you've got your volatile organic compounds, or VOCs for short. These are compounds that are sloughed off of our newly manufactured furniture, carpet, paint, that new home smell, as well as chemicals that come off of our gas ranges if we cook with gas stoves, or if you have an attached garage. So these are just compounds that are basically trapped in enclosed spaces that if they were outdoors would not be as big a pollutant issue. So plants are really unique because unlike air filters, they can actually filter out some of these more microscopic compounds in our air. Now, while all plants actually do purify the air from VOCs to some extent, there are some poster children out there that have been in past studies, like your snake plants, and your pothos vines, and your spider plants, and your other dracaenas like this dragon tree. It's just important to remember that you're not going to achieve better air purification based on a species of plant, so much so as you are from volume of your plant collection, because one plant is just not going to cut it. If that's your goal, air purification, you really need a lot of plant mass, a lot of plant volume per room to purify your air, to make a difference. So if that is your goal, then you want to go big, and you want to go with plants that grow fast, because the faster a plant grows, the more it's going to process, and theoretically the more VOCs it's going to pull from the air. Capiche? So if you have a roommate or a spouse that's giving you a hard time about your plant collection habit, then you might point out the more plants you have, the cleaner the air is that you breathe.